People out there would look at a Dwelf and say, oh my gosh, super cute, but also a little scary.
You've got to love this breed to love the look of this breed.
This odd-looking breed's name is derived from its dwarf stature and elf-like features, resulting in the name Dwelf.
You see the cat makes perfect sense because they're a really small cat.
And like its hybrid name, this cat is a mix of breeds. The Munchkin, American Curl, and Sphinx were combined to give this cat its distinctive look. But it's the Sphinx lineage that provides the most prominent feature, its coat, or lack thereof.
In fact, they're not strictly hairless. They've got like peach fuzz on them. It's said to feel like suede.
And this cat has a very rare feature. While most cats have pointed ears, the Dwelf's ears are curled.
The curly ears, you know, the elfish ears, after the mythical character, the elf, gives them that sort of comical appearance.
The hallmark of all dwarf breeds is short legs. And like most dwarf cats, the Dwelf's hind legs are slightly longer than the forelegs.
The short legs in the Dwelf come from the Munchkin, that dwarfism, which gives them shorter legs and a longer body.
And this low-lying cat is one tiny breed. An adult Dwelf typically weighs 4 pounds, or just less than half the size of a standard cat.
One of the really striking things about the Dwelf is they're not only small, they're very small. It's almost kitten-sized.
There are some who say Dwelfs have the personality of a dog, and that's just their way of saying that they're very social, they love interaction with people, so they really do make a lovely family pet.
The Karat is one of the world's most mystical kitties.
They're called the sea Sawat, and sea means color, and Sawat means prosperity or money. So translated literally, that means the color of money.
This might have to do with their striking appearance. The Karat has piercing green emerald eyes and a silver blue coat. To this day, it remains the symbol of prosperity for farmers and newlyweds in Thailand.
The Karat's actually given as a gift or when people get married in Thailand.
Karats are one of the world's rarest breeds, especially outside of Thailand. And in Thailand, they are still in high demand. Many consider the Karat the country's national cat. How do you know you've come across one of these elusive kitties? If a cat is a Karat, it will have the breed's trademark blue-gray coat. You also can't miss its large, penetrating green eyes. And of course, its sturdy, muscular frame. Karats may look small, but male and female Karats have very little body fat, which means they are a lot heavier than they appear.
It's described as being a well-coiled spring.
This breed is so sought after that in 1999, a woman in London paid nearly $50,000 for her Bengal cat.
This is really the Rolls-Royce of kitties.
And their uniqueness is not just limited to their look. The Bengal cat doesn't meow quite like other cats.
It's actually more of a bark, kind of a raspy sound.
But this breed's most fascinating feature might just be the one thing you will never have to worry about. It possesses an apparent immunity to feline leukemia.
And because of that, these cats are actually being studied right now at the National Institute of Cancer.
This is an inherited trait the Bengal cat received from its ancestor, the Asian leopard cat. The breed would be known as the safari cat until the early 70s, when the Bengal name was adopted as a reference to the Asian leopard cat's scientific name, Prionelaris bengalensis. But just like the Asian leopard cat, the defining feature of the Bengal is its spotted or marbled coat.
The spots give them that wild look, which is really unmistakable.
Another unmistakable feature is the cat's face. It's highlighted by rounded ears, large eyes, and intense facial markings.
Sort of wild-looking, wild face, smallish ears.
The Bengal's hind legs are slightly longer than its front legs, another trait the Bengal shares with the Asian leopard cat. On both cats, this translates into a long, powerful stride from the gluteal and bicep muscles. The Bengal was bred to look like its wild ancestors, with a streamlined appearance similar to that of a race car. But in sharing so many characteristics with a wild cat, the Bengal cat also retains some of that behavior.
Basically, quite a bit of work to keep entertained and keep contained.
La Perms are different because they have a soft, curly coat. Their coat comes from a mutation called the Rex gene. Cats with this gene exhibit a curly coat, not found in the domestic shorthair. Thus, when a cat is said to be Rexed, it means that the cat has a curly coat.
It's actually very soft, and you can have all different types of curls. You can have the ringlets or very loose curls.
And this accidental kitty floats between two worlds. The La Perm is both an active outdoorsman and a stay-at-home lap cat. There are two subcategories of La Perm, long-haired and short-haired.
The long-hair La Perm has a curly tail, where the short-hair La Perm is more of like a bottle brush. It's not as furry.
All La Perms sport a curly or wavy coat. The range is endless, from tight ringlets to long corkscrew curls.
And they have tufts of hair growing inside their ears and on the tips of their ears.
Way smaller than the average feline. In fact, full-grown adult females can weigh as little as 4 pounds.
It's a powerful, assertive cat with a lot of personality. So don't just think of it as the little cat.
They're lively, curious, and intelligent little animals that love to be right in the middle of the action. And it's not a kitten thing. They stay this way all their lives.
The Singapores are known as pesky little people cats. They kind of get into whatever you're doing, reading a book, doing the computer.
And they love to meow.
As tiny and cute as they are, their voices tend to be very soft and very sweet.
As far as where these kitties come from, well, there's some discrepancy. Some say here in the States, while others say the cats came from Singapore. No matter where they originated, we're happy to have them.
It's believed that the Singapora may actually be a cross between the Burmese and the Abyssinian.
And so it's the Singapore's tiny body that's, of course, their most outstanding trait. And this little guy's coat is quite impressive, too.
The official name for the coloring of the Singapura is sepia agouti, which is a kind of like a light beige color. Pretty much all of them are that color.
This is the Norwegian forest cat, a long-haired, hardy, and regal breed, named the official cat of Norway by King Olaf.
The Norwegian forest cat, they're called Ouijes, and they're a natural-born cat from Norway.
But don't be fooled by their cute looks. These felines were the companion choice of the Vikings.
This is a cat that is incredibly durable, very even-tempered, very athletic, and very beautiful.
And they're built tough. First, their dense double coat is practically weatherproof.
It's really thick and fluffy all over, but especially around their neck. So it gives them a really regal, almost lion-like look.
The Ouija has heavily furnished ears.
Adorable fluffs of hair, which can be 3 to 4 inches in their ears.
And long tufts of fur in between toes, which serve as padding and protect from frostbite. Finally, they have long, thick tails, some with a distinctive white tip on the end. This mystical cat was once guarded fiercely by Thai royalty.
It was considered to be a sacred, very special cat.
In fact, in ancient Thailand, the odd-eyed cow mani was thought to bring good luck.
There's a legend that if a cow mani died, that you were actually supposed to dig up the body because the eyes had mystical powers.
The cow mani is a natural breed that comes out of Thailand, alongside the Burmese, the Siamese, and the Karat.
And while the Siamese might be the world's most popular Thai cat breed today,
In Old Siam, the cat that it was most revered was the cow mani.
one of Thailand's greatest kings, King Chulalongkorn, bred these cats and had 9 of his own.
The name Kalmani means white gem, and when you look at the cat, you can see why. They have a beautiful white body with these sparkling, dazzling eyes.
And it's those dazzling eyes that are the cow mani's most distinctive feature.
Their nickname is Diamond Eye, or White Jeweled Cat.
And that's because of the striking starburst pattern around the cow mani's pupils, which gives the appearance of a diamond cut. Their eyes come in a variety of colors. But the most coveted and exotic is the odd-eyed cow mani.
They can have a blue eye and a green eye, or a blue eye and a gold eye.
It's very striking.
The cow Manee has long legs and a muscular, athletic build.
This is a medium-sized cat with really a very graceful appearance.
This stunning coat is short, smooth, and almost always pure white.
Very often, white animals, no matter what the species, can have a higher than usual incidence of deafness.
So occasionally, cow Manees are born deaf in one or both ears.
There's a gene that's linked to the white coat that actually causes the fluid in the inner ear, or the cochlea, to dry up.
But there is a lower than usual incidence of deafness with the cow Manee, believed really in large part because it's a naturally occurring breed.
That means humans did not assist in the breeding process.